Um, I'm gonna send out a few more texts and see if there's anybody else that's gonna be jumping on here. Maybe real quick, if you give me like 2 seconds. I know it's what's up, Tony? Uh-oh, you're muted. This thing mutes people out. There you go.
That's me. That was me.
Cool. Good morning, man.
Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Nathan.
Good morning.
Put my hat on sideways, thinking you might be doing that too. So
What a coincidence. Can you imagine the odds of that? I'm gonna get another guy on here real quick. I keep forgetting about Kyle.
all right.
So Tony, my thoughts for today.
Yeah.
Hold on, one second. My thoughts for today were to number one, we're going to record this because I know it was like short notice and everybody is it's Sunday. Some people are still sleeping. Unfortunately, in the Walker house, we wake up and we start hustling like the second we wake up, which we've been up for hours, obviously. But
Yeah.
anyway, so my thoughts were we've been running this for a week. Last week we were in Miami, still wondering what the fuck was going on and what this was all about. Here we are 1 week later, and we've got all kinds of buzz and all kinds of, like just craziness going on. So I thought it would be a good idea to kind of recap maybe what has happened over the last 7 days with these guys. Find out if there's any major questions or objections they're getting. And then I have a few thoughts on maybe some mistakes that we've made this week and ways that we could get better. Like I told you before, hey girls, I need you to be whispering for right now. For us, we don't really we don't have any intentions of doing this just to like do it half-assed. So I want to like run the play and then huddle up and figure out what went wrong, run the play, huddle up, figure out what went right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So after week 1, do you have the list?
Yeah.
First of all, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Valerie.
You guys, they're all sleeping still.
They're all faceless.
So here's the apps that we've received so far. So I'm just going to go through the list. Did we get these 2 yet right here?
Oh, yes. I got Ashley.
Okay. So far, obviously, you've received we have mine and Jenny's apps, obviously. We have Christina and Jay, and then they have Mike, Rainey, and Julie. So Christina basically has Jason and then 3 more people. So Jay and Christina are clearly the front runners, in this progression here. Nikki and Mike, we have both of their applications. Casey and Lindsay. Jonathan Fisher, most of you guys didn't even know about him, but Jonathan Fisher was in town this week. I want to tell a little story about what's cool about him getting signed up. Jordan and Catherine, and then Jordan has also brought in Brandon and Savannah. So actually, Catherine has her 3. So Jordan, Brandon, Savannah.
Good.
Bill and Val have theirs in. Jeremy and Allison have theirs in. Nate, did Valerie turn theirs in, or just Nate? Okay, so just Nate. And then right now we're waiting on, these are the ones that have already committed, but we just haven't got their stuff back yet. Ashley, you're Ralph. I'll talk to you maybe after the call as to why Ralph should be on here, just strictly from an investment standpoint. It's a smart idea. Mark Boggs, I'm not sure what's Mark's been the last couple of days. Courtney and Frank, they're all in. We just have to wait for their.
I got Rick too.
Oh, we got Rick and Sandra. Just Rick for now. Okay. And then Kyle Anderson, we do have his app, so Kyle is in. So I guess if we put Kyle in there, how many people is that?
All right,
we're going to add it up just so you can get an idea what we were able to do in 1 week. So my kind of thoughts right now are I've been doing these calls with our people. I think we realized that it may be too long. I'm probably spending too much time on the story and potentially losing some people. Is that including us?
23.
Okay, so including us, we have 23 applications in 1 week. So, and none of those have really worked their 3 yet. So that's what this week is going to be about. This week, it was pretty much my time was spent trying to rally the troops of our close people. This is 23 of the 30 or 35 people that we think would be really close to us, not counting yellow blue people or not counting any really extra people. What's up, Kyle? I could tell that's you from your eyebrows and your forehead. Good morning, man.
Nikki's in.
Nikki and Mike are in. Cool. So after 1 week, the week 1 was to tap into our influencers. Week 2 is going to be to help our influencers get their 3 influencers is what my intentions would be. I think that the call was too long. I think that the information, I need to get better at presenting the information. I think I will be after this couple days with Nick, or this last day with Nick. But I guess moving forward, Tony, where do you see from what we've done so far? Good morning, Cutie. What you've seen so far, are we on a good track? Should we be doing, obviously we're going to be, we will be doing more, but what do you think after week 1?
Yeah. So first of all, kudos to everybody that is on board. Obviously, Nathan and Jenny are very excited about what they are doing, this new venture in life. My dog's drinking water over there. He's like, really, Louie? Okay. Which is great. So the good thing is, guys, for as quickly as you were to engage, to have a new story, the new message, to learn as much as you guys had to in such a short period of time to have that much activity. It sounds like you have already some type of duplication already. So you do have some people that have actually, with their influence, have gone out and get people. You guys, the magic number for you all is to take and find 6 people. So here's what, if I was to map out a strategy for you, for all of you, is to find 6 people. Okay, so 6. I know that, Jenny and Nathan got 23. But let's say we find 6 people and we take those 6 people and we help them duplicate that rising star model, right? Which is helping each of those 6 find 3, and each of those 6, when we launch, actually get 3 customers, right? So that's kind of the play I want for all of you. You guys all do that. All of you will be driving. You'll all be qualified when we launch this thing in July 15th. Okay, so all of you find, your goal is, yes, I want to tell everybody about it. I will get everyone on board, but the core of what we're going to do is to find that one person and help them duplicate. We're in the business of duplication. So if I can find one person and help that one person, help them find their 3 promoters, 1, 2, 3 people just like you, that is really, really good, you guys, because our whole comp plan is based on helping one person find 3, helping one person find 3. That's the building block of everything. All the riches you guys want in this business are going to come from how good you are at mastering that. It's great putting in 23 people, 100 people, but the reality is, Ron and I put in 450 people in our company with our old company. Out of those 450 people, really 3 of those people, 5 of those people, we made millionaires out of them. So it doesn't take a lot. So find those first 3 people, the people that you love and value the most, the people that are the people that would do the activity right now, and let's build a story around that. Do that 6 times. So instead of finding one person, you find a total of 6 people and help them find their 3. You guys, that's the first big position in our company, which is that right now it's called a regional director, but that's that $750 car bonus. I believe all of you, based on what I know about some of you, I believe all of you can go out and find 6 people, right? And spend the rest of the time helping those 6 people get their 3. That's the play, because that's a $20,000 a year residual income. Doesn't sound like a lot, but you guys, this is residual. And out of the gate, to have that much inertia out of the gate with that story, trust me, it will explode. Okay, so kudos what you guys have done. Now, who's that first person that you can help get their 3, and who eventually over the next 30 some odd days till July 15th, who are those 6 people that we can help get their 3? Okay, that's really it. And then we keep just duplicating that over and over again. We're always looking to help people get their 3 and their three members. The memberships are going to be easy because they'll have something concrete to look at and they'll see the value in it. But right now, you guys, we're just looking for entrepreneurs like you guys, people that have a business sense, people that understand opportunity, people that know, all right, if Nathan and Jenny are doing this, well, shoot, I'd be stupid not to do it. We need to find those people, right? Or better yet, if Mike and Nikki are doing this, like Mike and Nikki, you guys have got people that will follow you in a second. So who are those that we need to go to right now with a sense of urgency? And we'll work on the condensing of the message for you. That message should only be about, some of us got it down to about 32 minutes, 30 minutes. Eventually, when we launch this in July, it's going to be like a 22-minute sizzle freaking bam, 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 real quick and easy. right now we've got to tell a little bit more of the story because there's a little bit more of the story to tell. And then, you know, Jenny and Nathan have to share their story, why they're seeing it. So it is going to be a little bit longer, but, you know, there's some value in that. But I can assure you what we're working on behind the scenes is here's how powerful your business is going to be. Okay, right now there's a lot of heavy lifting you're doing, but literally we're going to have a website that will be so freaking amazing. You guys will go, hey, man, I'm not doing this life experience thing. I just started my new company. You got to take a look at it and sending them to the website, and the website will do the selling for you. That's how good we are. That's how good it's going to be. Okay, so we'll have a tool or a resource for you that will be powerful for enough. All you got to do is get good about sending a text and saying, hey, man, I just started my new company. Hey, I just started my new company. Hey, I just started my new company. Go look at this. Go look at this. Go look at this. That's going to be the simplicity of your business. Okay, but great job so far.
Tony, talk a little bit, if you can, what should we be saying? Because I think that's a lot of people are struggling. They, like Bill and Val, last night we were with Val. We went and met Nick, and we got a little bit, some more nuggets that we're all fired up about. And then, you know, for me, it's kind of easy. Like, I think that what I'm maybe suggesting that they do might be easy for me to do because of my network maybe. But for them, it's like, I haven't talked to this person in a while. Like, what does the call say right now? I mean, what are we saying?
So, for example, if I was to call Nathan, I would call Nathan and say, hey, Nathan, it's Tony. He's going to say, what are you doing calling me, dude? You never call me. Right? But I'm going to say, hey, man, you know me. I'm always, you know, I'm always got something going, and something just happened. And the first person I thought about was you, because I know that this particular thing, you just you'd love it. You absolutely love it. Well, what is it? Hey, I'll tell you more about it. I got this call, and I want to invite you on as my special guest to talk more about it. You guys, you want to tell as little as possible. Remember, you have credibility with these people. So you have some type of degree of respect for these people. So I can literally call you and say, hey, you know, Kyle, listen, man, something fell in my lap. You're the first person I thought about because I know you love to have fun. And I thought about you. What is it? Hey, tonight, I don't want to ruin it for you. It's kind of like you guys like this. It's kind of like when you go see a movie and you're sitting in the movie theater and you see a trailer for a movie, and you've got 1 minute or so, and you either go, that movie's not going to be good, or yes, I'm going to go see it. It's the same thing with this. You can't say too much because you're going to ruin the movie for them. And the movie is what they're going to see behind them. So, like, look, I don't want to tell you all about it because I don't want to give it away, but let me tell you something. I know you'll love this. Tonight at 7 o'clock, we got the special call. Block off some time and, you know, whatever. So that's really all you really want to do. You guys, you don't want to go, it's a membership, we're into travel, you know, Nathan and Jenny are doing it. There's none of that. They're going to buy you, not really what you have right now, because they know you're excited. And all you want to do is, what I'm going to teach you guys is to hand the ball off. The smartest person on the football field is a quarterback. We all know that. The reason why he's so smart, he knows all the plays, and as soon as the ball is hiked, he literally has less than 2.6 seconds to get rid of the ball. And those people that are coming at him, they're hungry, they're mad, and they hate their parents, and they want to kill him. So he just goes, whoop, and hands the ball off. I'm done, right? That's what I want you guys to, in your mind, to think, I got to hand the ball off. We sell the sizzle, not the steak. So that's what I want you guys to do, okay? And then let the tools, trust that the tools will do the work for you. And if there's questions afterwards, then what you'll do is you'll elevate that to somebody like myself, somebody like Jenny, somebody like Nathan, whatever, and then you'll allow us to tell the story on your behalf. And then you'll see how that goes, okay?
So, Tony, I think that Jenny and I were talking about this morning too. I think that to some extent, I need to be handing the ball off to you. Like, I'm getting the ball handed to me a lot, and I don't even really know what I'm doing. It works with the people that know me and, like, already know who we are. Like, if you know who I am, you're going to probably roll. But, like, some of these people, they're not real sure who I even am. And so it's like, you know, I could tell them my story, but I think we need to be pushing them to you guys.
I say once now we're starting the duplication, and the people that they're bringing in may not know us, and so I think
correct.
Yeah, I agree.
Correct. So this Tony and Rhonda people, this Nick person that people keep hearing about, right? So it's like I'll add the extra layer of value to their decision and to you know, any thoughts they might have. I'll add an extra layer of that, and I'm going to be always considered the expert, you guys. Okay, so you always want to bring an expert in, an outsider in, somebody they who don't even know, to come in and kind of share my story. So you guys will then at some point, to your team, as this ball gets rolling down the track, you guys will become the expert. Kyle will have, you know, 4 or 5 people down below them that they'll bring Kyle on as the expert, right? So, and if they need to elevate higher than that at some point, then they'd bring Nathan on, then they'd bring me on. So there is a chain of command to a certain degree. But what I want you guys doing right now is you don't know all the answers, and guess what? This is crazy. I don't either, right? In my last company, I talked about a shake for 6.5 years. I have no idea what was in the shake. So anytime somebody asks me about what ingredients were in the shake, I go, oh, dang, good question. And I was just really good to send them information or forward them to somebody that knew what the heck they were talking about, right? So you get this. The fastest way this will grow is if you just get in the habit of handing the ball off and letting somebody else do what I call your heavy lifting for you, okay? You guys aren't going to know the answers. We're still learning. Every time I do a presentation, that overview that you guys have heard probably 3, 4, 5 times, every time I do it, I learn something new. So,
yeah, and even the one that we saw in Nick's living room and the one he did yesterday was a little different. It's changed. Yeah. There's been a little bit of change in it. So, okay. Yeah. So the game plan is for anybody that's on the call, most of you by now are here because we got you interested one way or another. So the next step is for you to go and do the same thing. Get people remotely interested, get them on a call. We'll do a Zoom, same story. We're going to shorten the story because they don't know me and it probably doesn't matter, but we'll still make it good. And then do the presentation, the slideshow. But anybody, so like Tony, what about, so like there's a guy, for instance, that's good friends with Bill, and he's been on 2 of our Zooms. He's super interested. I asked him if he's seen enough to make a decision. He said, yeah, I'm in. I sent him the application. He never gave it back yet. I mean, in my world, I'm a fucking pit bull, and I close until they either buy from me or they jump off a fucking bridge. You either buy or you die. Exactly. And so that's how we roll in my world. But I know it's different in this, and these are also people's friends. So yeah. I'm a little cautious that I may be too aggressive with people. Yeah. So what's the next step? What do we do when that happens?
So in that case, we want to elevate and see what's going on. If somebody says they're all in, they've been on 2 or 3 Zooms, they've talked to you, yada, yada, yada. There's one thing holding them back. Anybody want to know what that is?
Money.
It's the cheese. I've got people right now, you guys, that have been following me in Rondo. They're like, oh my God, I'm all in. Send me an app. And it's out there and whatever. And I know the only issue is, hey man, I get paid on the 15th. I get paid on the 21st. So I know that if somebody's not going to join right now when my energy's at the peak and all that, it's only because, especially when you say, hey, have you seen, what else do you need to make a decision? They go, nothing, I'm ready to go. It's only because of money. It's in their mind. They're thinking, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to, how do I move it? What credit card, whatever the case may be. So that's the only reason why somebody would not join, especially now, you guys. Because I'm going to tell you right now, their silly little iPhone break. Sorry, for all you iPhone users. I got the S8 Plus, but whatever. That's a plug for Samsung. Every time I do that, they just send me a check. No. Yeah. But you guys know, but for all of you guys, just need to know that at this juncture, if they're not getting in right now, then that there's something going on, because it usually boils down to money, and it's all good. So there's a saying that we have in this business, and you guys can share this video. We'll send you the recording, but there's a section in the Cardone University. Kyle, you may have seen this in the past, but it's talking about no and no. So KNOW versus NOW. Anytime somebody NOW now. Anytime you get a no, it's because there's something that they don't. KNOW is always what it is in sales, and so I'm with you on that about the money part. I agree with you. There's either something they don't know about it, or they don't love about it, or they don't have the money. My question would be then, based on your experience in this industry that I'm new at, how much pressure do you put on them? When are you being annoying? Like, what is your game plan with that? Yeah, I look at it this way. If they've seen it, they can feel my energy, they know what I'm capable of, and they're still not have engaged, I just keep moving on. You have the somewhat rule, so what next, right? So yeah. That's kind of what my mindset is. I mean, again, it could be lack of belief in self, which we know a lot of people don't. Oh my God, I don't know if I could do that. And she got all this tape that plays when somebody makes a decision with regards to starting a business, right? So, especially if it sounds or feels like something that they've tried before. So we got to deal with all that stuff too. At this stage in the game, you guys, you're looking for people like you. I'm just going to be real. If I've got to call somebody 3, 4, 5 times, and they see my posts on Facebook, they know what I'm doing, they see it happening, they feel my energy, I'm not going to drag somebody into this because I'm going to have to drag them to every single thing that I do. So at this stage in the game, you guys just say, hey, I love you. Nathan, I love you, brother. But here's the reality is we're flying really fast right now. I want you to get the best position. You might want to throw one more sense of urgency at them. Like, hey, I want you to have the best position because people are coming in right now and I want you as close as possible to me because I care about you and your family. But if not, good. Just, you know what I'm doing. Hit me up when you're ready. Let's rock and roll. But I love you. Hugs and kisses, and then move on. Right. It's that type of thing.
In my experience,
we're in the people business, so we got to be sensitive to other people, and people carry a lot of baggage with them. You guys, as you know, I've got baggage.
In my experience, he's exactly right. That, and if you have to drag them along now, you're going to have to drag them along later. So, essentially, give them the information. If they're a smart enough business person to make a decision, they will, and then move on.
Yeah, I was going to say my example was like if they were to drop their beautiful phone tomorrow. And it cost them $400 to get a new whatever, get the deposit fixed, the security, their new something. I believe that they could move some money around in their Swiss bank accounts and call their mom, call their aunt, whatever, and say, hey, I gotta get this phone fixed because I'm out of my life if I can't answer my phone. Right? They're gonna find a way. So two things: maybe there's not enough value that they see. I mean, there's a bunch of different things, you guys. But again, at this stage in the game, this is a pre-launch. So everybody, it's like with intents in your veins, you guys, this is going to go with or without you. On July 15th is going to happen, and I want you to be part of the wave that's going to be created. And if they don't feel it or see it or want it, you got to move on. Okay.
Cool. So Tony, what could we be? I'm not going to do this because of the yellow-blue potential conflict.
Yep.
But because now we've got some people on this phone that are totally, no one on here has anything to do with yellow-blue. So what kind of things should they be posting on Facebook? What could we be doing? I see what Rhonda's doing. She has a network of people in your industry, but like, what can we do now? And I'd like to work through them because I can't do it, but I can help them and.
Yeah. So what I would say something along the line is like, I'm so excited for my new, my new company. I started. By the way, you guys are, just so you know, as soon as you put your name on that piece of paper, you're a CEO of your company. You're a founding member of your company, right? You're the president of your company. So this is a business that you can run any way that you want. You can choose who you want to work with. You can choose who you don't want to work with. You can choose who you talk to. So you guys have to understand that. So as a CEO of your company, what message do you want to say? Hey guys, I just launched my new company. I'm going to help people with life experiences. Who wants to go on a life experience with me? All you're looking to do is dangle something, right? Hey, I just started my new company. It's all about creating life experiences. Hey, tell me what your life experience is. Creating some type of like, hey, I want to go this, I want to go that way. Perfect. Then once they make a comment or once they like, you guys got to get on the phone and say, hey man, you liked my post. Hey, you said something cool about my post. Tell me about your vacation you want to go on. Well, let me tell you about my company. Hey, tonight, and again, you guys, we're adding a step to this that normally doesn't exist. For in the future, once we launch our website, you guys will literally say something like this, hey man, I'm going to send you a link to my website. I want you to take a look at it. And then that website will do all explaining for you. Right now, what you are doing is we're going fishing. We're making a comment. I just started my new company. I'm so excited. I'm going to create life experience for people. Hey, what's your life experience? What's on your live list, not your bucket list. Everybody's familiar with the bucket list, right? Well, I don't want you guys to all be on your deathbed, going, oh my God, I should have jumped out of that airplane. So we're changing that to a live list. What are you doing while you're alive? So things along that vein that you guys can think of about, hey man, my live list, I'm going to go do this, this. Who's got a live list? And as soon as somebody comments or as soon as somebody likes you guys, this is the magic of Facebook. You need to reach out to them and say, hey, Bob, hey, Nick, I see that you liked my post. What did you like about it? Oh, that's kind of cool. You started your company. Hey, you want more information about it? Sure. Tonight at 7 o'clock, we're doing this live Zoom, that type of thing, okay? That's kind of the flow, you guys. And we're just going fishing right now, okay? Looking for nibblers.
Cool.
And then you guys, what I would start doing too is I'd start posting pictures of maybe some past experiences that you guys have had before with your family, with your kids. Oh, this is a great thing we got to experience when we went to Florida. This is a great thing we went to Disney. This is a great thing we went to the Bahamas. Start showcasing your life. What I love about this is instead of taking a picture of your sushi, for goodness sake, start taking pictures of other stuff, like vacations you've been on. No one's going to know that it happened 2 years ago or a year ago or 6 months ago.
What if it's really good sushi, though? Like really good sushi?
It is. If it is really good and you can see like the juices like off the top of the tuna, sure, why not?
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
But you're gonna need an S Plus Samsung phone to get the high density, high definition.
Cha-ching.
Cha-ching, thank you. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah. Sorry.
So what he basically said was showcase your life. I think I think we were telling this to Val yesterday. Essentially, even like the little stuff that we're doing right now, having a screen share of Team Zoom this morning. Yesterday, heading up to Kalamazoo. Honestly, we took literally no pictures yesterday, and I have no idea why. Like, we should have had a group selfie, like picture with Nick, all this stuff. It just didn't happen, and that's the dumbest thing ever. So, like, just showcasing all of these little things as we're doing them as well, as we have get-togethers and out, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's Jenny. That's so perfect. Like everything you guys do, you want people going, "Damn! Look at them! Look at them! Look at them! Look at them!" And that's what you want because
look at them.
And that is what.
Now look at them! Yeah, look what they're doing.
Unintentionally,
Yeah, and so what you really want people to go like, here's, for example, my wife and I have been in. I don't know if you guys know this, but my wife and I have been in the health and wellness business for the last 11 years, and for the last a year and a half, I've not posted one picture about that health and wellness business. All I've been posting is my life experiences. And I got more people following now, more people engaged with me now because I'm talking about my life. And they go, I want a piece of that. I'm going to do that. I want to eat sushi. I want, that type of thing. So that's what you want. You want people just to go, dang it, I want your freaking life. It's crushing me. How do I do that? Oh, great. Did I tell you? I started this new company that we create life experiences for. We give you special access. You guys, that's the key word. We give you special access to these life experiences. You want more information? Great. Tonight at 7 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah. And if you're not active on Facebook, if you're not, because I mean, Jenny and I are pretty active, and so it's not weird for us to do it. If you're not doing that now, it's not too late to start. I guess it just like pieces. You need to just start doing it today. Take a picture of the kids playing outside. Take a selfie with whatever. But part of it is that the longer you wait to start doing that, the harder it's going to be, but you got to just start doing it. Bill, you're on Facebook. You could do it. Ashley, I don't even know if you're on Facebook. I
told them we got to get around.
Yeah, you got to get on Facebook, but like that's something that everybody can do is just like, just that in and of itself. And then when I see that you did that, I'll comment on it and we kind of just get the deal flowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So what Nathan just said, I was going to talk about in a couple of seconds is, first of all, do never post anything that you're looking for business people. You guys do not do that. Please don't bastardize yourself by going, oh, I started a company. I'm looking, no flavor with regards to anything about starting a business, about, I'm looking for people. I need 3 people. No, please don't do any of that. Just say, look, man, I started my new company. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to help people with their life experiences. Are you interested? Or what's your life experience? Kind of leave it open in question. The second thing is we call playing team. Anytime you see Rhonda post on Facebook or anytime I do, you'll see a whole bunch of people just kind of going on there, just liking, 50 likes, 60 likes, 100 likes, 200 likes, making comments. That's called playing team. That adds value and actually starts creating through some type of algorithm that Facebook has. It starts, making that feed much more viral than it is. So you guys play team. It's the biggest thing you can do on Facebook. It takes 2 seconds to like a button or say, oh man, here's my life experience. You start doing that, we start spreading the word, it becomes viral, and you never know who's going to see that. Ron and I put 7 people in our company that we never, ever knew on Facebook, and we've turned them into 6-figure income earners, and we never even met them, all because of Facebook. But we started learning, understanding social media, how it works, and playing team, and not going out there and blasting people with business opportunities. And guys, showcase your life. Have fun. You're doing it already. Just bring it to the forefront. And blend that in with your regular life, but bring the fun stuff you're doing. Kind of let's raise that up a little bit, okay? Be proud of your life. You guys all have amazing stories and amazing pictures and amazing things. Please showcase that, okay? Inspire others. Inspire others.
Cool. I got a couple, two or three more little things here I wanted to bullet point. In regards to Facebook, first of all, if you go up in your search bar and you search network marketing, you search work from home, there's a gajillion groups of people that there's just content. People that are, like right now, I was just messing with this a minute ago. There's groups that are just talking about different work from home opportunities. Here's the thing. I would bet, I don't know the fact on this, but I would bet that at least 90% of people that are in a current network marketing company or something like that are not making the money that they want to be making, and they're not totally happy. Few of them are.
And would love a ground floor opportunity.
And so I'm not good at this, but there's a thread right now. I just found 6 different pages where there's just thread, Bitcoin, whatever, all this stuff. Like, if I were you and I was and if I didn't have the network that I had, I would be on there just go live in there. I mean, I can go in this post right now and go live in this group. Hey, I'm Nathan. Most of you don't know me. I got something new. You guys are all network marketers. I'm not trying to steal anybody from any company, but if you're looking for something extra, this doesn't conflict with anything. Like, dude, you probably get 30 people right there that would message you. It's stupid. It's so stupid. So I would maybe recommend that. I will do that I could do it, but I haven't even worked my list that I have now. So if you're sitting there and you're like struggling to think of who these people are, there's probably some tunas in there just waiting to come over and bring over a big team. Tony, would you agree or disagree with that?
Okay, I do agree, but at this stage of the game, probably not. That takes a different skill set to create a feeling with somebody that's in that space right now. Because
sure.
what normally happens is they're going to try to recruit you into their business. So at this level, you guys, I would probably not recommend that. Here's what I would recommend. I guarantee in your phone, here's the magic number. And you guys, I've done this 2,468 times. And the reason why I know that is I have about 2,468 people get into a brand new BMW with what I'm about to teach you guys. Take 150 names off your phone, like literally take them off your phone. So you scroll through there, go, oh, that person, take 150 names off your phone and put them onto a piece of paper. Okay? You have to physically do this. You can't sit there and go, okay, I'm going to call Bob. Hey, Bob, he's not interested. You can't do that. So take 150 names off your phone, right? I don't care what they do for a living. Obviously, you want them to be people maybe of influence. You want them to be people that, that maybe just not the run-of-the-mill people, especially at this stage. And you're going to put them on a piece of paper. And then what you're going to do is you're going to craft up a special little text message, and we can help you with that. And the message is nothing more than, hey, Nikki, I just started my new company. And you were the first person I thought about because I know you love to have fun. I wanted to share it with you. Can we talk? That's it. Send out 150 of those and watch what happens. My guess is you'll probably get between 38 and 47, 48 people. Let's 30 and 50 people that will hit you back and go, hey, tell me more. But if these are people that are in your phone, they know you, they love you, they care about you, they'll probably respond to you, okay? All you're looking for is how many would you say? Out of that, let's say 40 people respond back. How many are you really looking for to really start your business right now? 6. You guys, we started our business with 3 farmers in Lincoln, Nebraska 11 years ago. 3 farmers, and they led us to 35,000 people. I know you have 6 people in your phone without even going on Facebook or anything in your phone that would be very, very interested to hear some anti-stupid information.
Anti-stupid.
Awesome.
Okay, so that's why I want you to start, just because it's the path of least resistance, and these are people that know, that would say, hey, tell me more, and then you invite them to something, and then we'll run them through the play, okay? It's just, it's a breath of fresh air, right?
Got it. So the last thing that I have here, one of the things he said yesterday was that this launch party, this pre-launch party on July 15th in Orlando. Of course, we heard about it, and we're like, yeah, we're there. Like, no questions asked. We'll be there. But there's some people that I haven't really been pitching that as like, I haven't really been like mentioning much of that until yesterday. Nick said that he basically said that your success in this business will be divisible by the people that come to that program or come to that thing in Orlando. And so in Orlando, can you remind us again, what has to happen between now and July 15th? Did you say that there'll be some recognition on July 15th in Orlando? So I just want to give people a little, if there is that happening, yes or no?
Yeah, it is happening.
Okay.
Yep.
And so,
so I don't know if anybody needs any money, but anybody that hits the position of Rising Star Director, which is 3 people, and helping 3 people get 3 customers, right? So obviously we won't have any customers by then. So you probably have a few more people. You might have like 4 or 5 people that you enrolled, which totals enough volume to hit Rising Star Director. Basically, Rising Star Director is 3 promoters and 3 customers. Now, we're not doing any customers right now, so some of you guys will get your 6. You guys get your 6 just promoters. You qualify. In Orlando, there's 2 significant things that are going to happen. One is you're going to collect a $500 bill by going there, okay? So I don't know about you, but heck, you get to go Orlando, get to hang out with some really cool ass people, and you get a $500 check. Hold on. The second thing is this: you guys are going to be part of history. Like what you're going to see and what you're going to be part of, you're going to be able to look back at this life experience and go, I was there. I was there when we launched this company. I was one of the first 100 people, 1,000 people, whatever, 2,000, whatever it was going to be. I was one of the first pioneers that helped launch this company that's now doing $1 billion, $2 billion in sales or whatever. You guys know what I'm saying? So for many of you, it's going to be a very defining moment in your business and in yourself to be part of something. Most of you probably have never been part of something historical. I was there when our company hit $1 billion in sales and we had a big banner behind us and all these balloons came down. Like I can feel it right now. You guys, that's what you're going to be able to have there. And also you get training and a bunch of other stuff. So what you want to have as many people as you possibly can. Hey, what's I'm talking to? Hold on. Mama Moja just came in here.
Hi.
What up?
So this is the team right now. These guys are already in. They're all excited. We're just putting together the play on what they need to do, get their 6, that type of thing. So.
Oh yes, I would love to do comp plan training.
Yeah. So we do that.
Set that up.
We just talked about Orlando.
Yeah.
Crossing stage, being a director at least, and getting the $500 bonus and all that, and how important it is to be at that event because you guys that will catapult your event. Like all your people have to do, they just show up. They're going to leave there. You won't even have to say anything.
Mm-mm.
You won't even have to talk to them. They're going to be like, dude, freaking, you and Jenny, get out of my way because I'm about to blow up. That's, this thing's about to blow. And that's what events do, especially being one at the historical, event that it is right now. So,
yes,
guys, it's you will never have another life experience like this probably in your life where you were saying, I was there when Live launched. Okay, so
yeah, and so for anybody that's going to watch this recording too, think about this. If you've already talked to somebody and they know what you're doing, they kind of know you're interested, or the ball is starting to move, and you go and start taking selfies from Orlando with a couple thousand people or whatever. Nick said 1,000 people yesterday. I bet it'll be more than that just based on the excitement. But I mean, that right there could be your catapult into the momentum that you're going to need. Anybody that was on the fence when you come back, I'm guessing are going to probably want to jump the fence,
But also to think about yourself and who you can bring to Orlando. So like what we're saying is, our business is going to be defined by how many people that you have, that we have in Orlando, but what about who you have in Orlando? That's going to define your business, not only getting yourself there, but getting your 3, 6, whatever the number is, to also be a part of that.
True.
Yeah, you guys, the worst feeling is, and all of you are going to have it. Okay, so I hope that you all commit to go there. Number one, I mean, here's what it is. All you're doing is playing an adult version of Follow the Leader. That's all you guys are doing. So if your leader goes, you should go. If you want to be a leader, you go. If you don't go, your team's not going to go. And that's a sad thing. The worst feeling is you're there by yourself and you're like, damn, I wish I would have had this person here and that person here, because you can't go back to wherever you live and go, let me tell you what happened, and be that spark for people. So they're going to feel it every time they take a step. Every time they check in their hotel, they're going to feel this energy that there's no way that you're going to be able to recreate that. So I tell people, I'm all about handing the ball off. I let our resources do all the work for me, and our events do all the work for me. I just got to get them there.
Yeah. And
I just sit back and I just look at them. They start crying and they start going, oh my God, it's just so, and they just start freaking out. I can't duplicate that. I'm not that good, but 1,000 people with the same energy sure can. So it's good. What?
Sure.
I'm just looking at the comp plan real quick. Keep talking.
Okay.
I look at this just like strictly from a business standpoint. You want to open a McDonald's, you need $1 million in liquid, $1 million liquid to start a McDonald's to hopefully make a couple $100,000 a year. If you had to open a credit card and get a couple people there on a credit card to make a couple $100,000 a year, I think it'd be a pretty good investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at it from that standpoint. Like, if anyone's like, well, I get the money and this person, dude, just get them there. Like, if you've got an influence on your team that wants to go, that can't go for some reason, let me know. Like, we're not going to let money stop any. Let's get that out of the way. You know what I mean? So let's just be committed to that. I know that we'll bring some people, and you guys do the same, Yeah.
So. You guys, it's called solving for X. Like, what is their hang up? What is their issue that they're having? Is it money? Is it a babysitter? Is it they can't get time off? Find out what X is. Once we know what X is, I'm pretty resourceful. Nathan and Jenny are very resourceful. We'll figure out a way. Oh, I can't get time off. Well, guess what? I would say this. You have sick days. Use one of your sick days, because right now you're starting to look a little fluish. So you better start telling these people right now that you're not going to be feeling good on July 15th because you're got this thing you got to take care of, you know? You guys, seriously, there's many ways to do this. Again, we've got to create value as leaders. I consider all you guys leaders. We got to create enough value as leaders for them people to go, well, shoot, if you're doing it, it must be, I'll figure out a way. Okay.
So the event is on Saturday. So look, if you go, you get 2 hotel rooms, 2 nights of hotels, probably cost you $500. You get your Rising Star bonus. That's $500. Anybody on our team, anybody that watches this call, all right, because this is only going to be passed around our group. If you get $500 from Live, I'll give you $500 too, which should probably be more than enough to cover your flight. So theoretically, if you do the work, your trip is free. And then trickle that down. If you bring a guy that does it, if it's in our group, I'll give 20 grand in cash to people to get them there, because I know that if I spent 20 grand giving people $500, better believe I'll make my money back on that. And so that's my mindset on it. So just do that. Get those 3 to get 3. That's your 500, right, Tony? 3.
Yep.
It takes six
because
VIPs. So you could be the person, you definitely need to get 3 of those, but you could have one person go get 3 also, and then that will count.
So 6 total VIPs. Is that
6 total VIPs, either personally enrolled or within your organization. But that's where, Jenny and Nathan, where you're going to have to let them know, because you may have somebody that has go-getter. You want to give it to the person below and the person above. So what I would say is anybody who goes and gets 6 VIPs, done deal. You get the $500 from Liv and $500 from Nathan. If you go get 3, and then somebody else on your team goes and gets 3, you automatically get the $500 from Liv. But I don't know if Nathan wants to go 500, 500, 500. That's what you have to decide, because somebody might go do all the work for somebody else, and that's the beauty of this business, is that you literally can bring in the most amazing rock stars that will run.
Yeah, that's a good point, because we're going to be putting VIP people under VIP people. So some of you are getting $500 regardless. So we need to figure that out. If maybe we could have a call just with you guys after this, figure out how we want to structure that. And then some of these people will be like, bro, we already did the fight. You got your $500 already. You're going,
Yeah.
That's,
but Liv will go and give $500 to anybody
that hits it,
who, it gets to that rank, Rising Star, which is, I don't know, that might change. The name of that might change right now. But that's the volume of 2,000, and it can be anywhere. But right now, because we can't put customer members in,
it has to be
then
VIPs.
it needs to be. Then I figure it's going to be 5 VIPs and 1 Premier, or I just say 6 VIPs, and you're definitely there.
So Rhonda, if there's someone on this call that's like really excited about that, is there another level to that? If they bring more people, do they get more? Is it cut off at 5, or is?
Well, the 500 is just the first bonus. This is what you guys are going to love. So once you get 3 VIPs in, then you actually get the 500, which basically you need about 6. But here's the deal. On number 4, 5, and 6 and above, beyond, you get double fast start bonuses. So that's why I was looking through the compensation plan, because I'm not even sure what they give out for one VIP at the first rank, because it's basically rank 1 is when you just become active and you get your own kit. You get your own VIP, right? Rank 2 is when you have 3 active people underneath you at VIP with the 2,000 in volume. But right now, because we can't have customer members, a little confusing, because you're going to need about 6. But after you put your first 3 in, you're getting that $500 bonus, and you're actually making an extra like $100 off of each one of those when it comes to the comp plan. 100, 125. That's what I got to look up. But imagine then every person that you bring in after that, you're making a double fast start. So you're bringing somebody in at a $398, which is a VIP, and you're making $200 off of each one of those, or $250 off of each one of those. Depends on what rank you're at. So for example, this is going to blow you guys out of the water. When Tony and I enroll somebody,
already blowed out right now.
When Tony and I enroll somebody on a VIP, that $398, because of our rank in the company, we actually make $320 of that.
Out of the 398. So imagine, Jenny, and you guys get up to that level. Every time you put somebody in, like 23 people times, what's 23 people times 320?
Well, so for example,
yeah.
you're going to confuse them.
No,
Sorry.
I'm just having heard because they put 23 people in.
Right, you need 31 of them, 31 VIPs to hit the rank of the car bonus, right? And then what you need is you need to find 12 people. No. I know Nathan's getting this, and so is Jenny.
But no, all these people.
Okay, but listen. But if you want to get to the level where we're at, where you're getting $320 off of each 398, you need to go find 12 people to go get 31 VIPs. Does that
Gotcha.
make sense?
So this is a call we should do after.
I know. But if these are like leaders, I can see every single one of you guys going and putting in 31 VIPs. And Nathan and Jenny just need 12 of those to get to our level. Same thing.
And it's still based on that 3-3-3. So it's not even like you got to go find them. You're getting 3.
Yeah.
You're going to help those 3 get 3. So don't think I got to find 31 people. That's what's so crazy about this. It's not even fair.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Right.
But you're saying 31 total people to get
12 people get 31.
12 people get 30. But for the car bonus.
No, that's
that's ambassador, which is the high rank where you're making what we make.
Yeah. So 12 people and help each those 12 people find 31 people have 31 VIPs in their group.
Yeah.
Real quick, I heard the car bonus. You said, just to be clear, that was 31 total VIPs?
31 VIPs on your team, and then you get that car bonus of that 700.
It's like the whole team, the whole volume.
Entire team, at least 3 lines active down. So, and then you guys, with our company too, we have a waiting room where you have a lot of people.
Please,
you're just putting in a bunch of people. And I know, Nathan, you want to go help people. Like you already said, you're going to go help people. We have plenty of time to learn all that as well,
This is their very first call. And they want to know what to do next. So the next thing
I'll get 6.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm out.
We'll do a comp plan call. Look at we'll do a
Yeah, we will. We'll do a comp plan call, you guys. Sorry. Just let you know there's plenty of opportunity. Now, back to the basics. Take 150 people off your phone and let's send them a text and let's get people onto these live Zooms that we're doing. Just do that. That's our only activity right now. And from that will come, oh my God, 12 lines of 31 and all that stuff.
Love it.
Sorry.
No,
I love it.
I'm the numbers person.
I love it.
I love it, but I see
I saw Kyle's face here. Kyle like literally changed 4 different colors in the last 6 minutes. So I'm just.
We're going to attempt to put together a last-minute event here on Wednesday for anyone on the call that's listening. I think a lot of us talked about it already. I'm going to call a few places today and just try to get something. If not, just host it at our house or something like that. But on Wednesday night, just so for anybody that's listening.
And then we'll talk with you guys about the structure of a live one. But I mean, the reality is that's how I'd feel much more comfortable if I could get 30 people in a room and I could just talk to them in a room rather than on a Zoom call. Me too. I would love to come to your house Wednesday night and help you do that. Sure, that'd be great. Cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Let's pack it. We'll talk about it, but let's pack it in. Let's get 50 people in your house.
We're going to be in Kansas City. So
yeah, so
Are you motorhoming it?
No, we're gonna drive. We're driving.
Don't look at me. The motorhome's in Council Bluffs. I'm in the shop right now.
I could go get it on the way out.
Okay,
but
go.
we're going to be driving to Kansas City for 2 days, and then from Kansas City, we're either going to turn around or
we were going to go to St. Louis.
Head north, head east, young man.
Well, we'll make that happen. We'll get to work here and see
out.
if we can get some people together. We'll communicate on that.
Nathan, real quick, because I did a party in my house the other night and I'm 100% sign up, so I totally understand.
Yeah, I think these guys that are on the fence, if they had been at a live event, it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions right now? I know there's only a few of us on here, but Val, Kyle, Bill, Ashley, Nikki, Mike.
Nikki smiles a lot. I love her smile. She's always just smiling. That's good. We need smiles when we talk about changing people's lives. That's good. Anybody else? Anybody have any question about anything? I know we threw a lot of stuff at you guys, and it's all good.
Nothing? Cool. Well, look, guys, thanks for being on. If you guys have any questions or anything, obviously you know how to get a hold of us. I think that our goal this week for us, I mean, right now we have, what was the number again?
It was 23, but that's not all personal. So
20. So there's 23 people in our group now. I would like by the end of this week for that to be,
for sure.
well, yeah, I think 50. I think that by the end of this week, we could have 50 VIPs in our group. I want to lastly share with you guys this Jonathan Fisher story real quick. Jonathan is a guy that works for me. He's our recruiter. He lives in Columbus, Ohio. He was in town. I did not want to discuss this with him because this is, this has nothing to do with my core business. He overheard me talking about it, just to give you guys the power of this. This is somebody that, number one, I didn't want to get distracted. But number two, I didn't even think he would be into something like this because he's just, I don't know, like I just wouldn't have thought. He overheard me and he's like, hey, what is that? What? And I told him, he's like, dude, sign me up. That's awesome. Like, literally I couldn't get the app in his hands fast enough. And so my point of sharing that is that you just don't know who's going to think this is really cool. You might be sitting there and you might be counting someone out on your list of 150 because you think that you know the things that they like and don't like. But I could tell you that every single person I've talked to thought this was a cool thing. And so my call to action is don't be afraid. Don't be a little bitch, as Grant would say. Go out and talk to these people. Bring it up. If it's a conflict of interest, maybe don't, but don't be afraid of what someone's reaction is going to be, and don't try to decide for them if they'll be interested in it, because you just don't know. You really don't.
I call it don't play God. I mean, you don't have the right to know what's going on in that person's life, to know that they haven't been praying for something to happen, to fall in their lap that they could, sink their teeth around. And so don't even do that. It's like, when I tell people to create lists, I just see a name and a phone number. That's all I care. I don't care what they do. It's like I'm going to run them through the process, and you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So in the case of Nathan, Nathan just did his thing, and let the universe or whatever you believe just kind of let it happen. So don't play God,
right?
Or be a bitch,
or be a little bitch, yeah.
A little bitch. Look at that.
Did you say you had a question, Nikki?
Yeah, really quick. So the 1:00 Central Zoom with you guys today.
Yes.
So the people that we had invited on the call yesterday, we had that Saturday morning call before we went to Kalamazoo. Do we invite those same people back on this call, or?
I would say if they haven't made a decision.
Yeah, they'll hear a different voice, so different energy, different whatever, that the person that's watching it could be Filipino and go, oh my God, that guy's Filipino. I love him. Let's do it. I don't know. Nothing?
Okay.
Bueller? No? Right, guys, just so you know, you're going to get to know me really well. We're going to have fun. Whether you guys like it or not, we're going to freaking have fun. So I hope you got the fun gene in you, because we're going to have fun. Just so
Lord knows I do. I'm partying already.
I know you do. So first of all, you guys, I'm actually really honored to not only work with the Walkers, but I work with all of you guys, because we're going to get to know each other very well. And, Rhonda and I are very transparent. We have a lot of fun, and we really care about all of you. And whatever you guys need, we're here. I mean, this is all we know. This is what we do. And I'm more excited about this run than any other thing that I've ever been part of in my life. And so anything we can do to help you guys with your dreams, your goals, whatever you're attempting to do. Some of you might not want to be millionaires. I get it. A lot of people need to know what that even looks like. Some people, it's crazy. We took some people that have never made more than, $35,000 in a year, and they were making $35,000 in a month. So you guys just don't know what you don't know. So I can tell you at this stage in the game, here's what my last bit of coaching, I'll let you guys go, is my last bit of coaching is, guys, you've got a 30-day+ run right now ahead of the rest of the world. I would rearrange your calendar. I would reschedule stuff. I'd miss your kid's soccer game, whatever. I mean, just for this next little bit of history that you guys are on right now, because literally you could set the rest of your life up in this next little 45-day window, 60-day window. I really believe you can. So how much is that worth to you? How much is it worth to you? Go to work, send out the text messages, follow up, send out another message, send out just one more. And I promise you, you're going to find that diamond in the rough. You're going to find a Nathan Walker. You're going to find somebody that's going to be more badass than Nathan and Jenny. I know you guys will. Well, it happens.
Absolutely.
I hope so.
You absolutely guys. Think about this. Sorry, go ahead, Tony.
Somebody found Tony and Rhonda,
exactly.
Right? Somebody had no idea. I was the top of my game as a comedy stage hypnotist, traveling all over the world, making a boatload of money, millions of fans. But that person that called me could have said, oh, Tony, he's this, he's that. Rhonda's got a successful business. They're fine. But somebody called me and changed my life in one freaking phone call. changed the whole direction of my life, you guys, and you have the power to do that. So don't play God. Get the shit done and quit being bitches or something like that. No, don't be a bitch.
And think about this as something to be, quit being bitchy.
Bitchy.
It's called, don't be a little bitch. That's what it's called. No, but and then look at the potential of this. Now, someone found Tony. Tony and Rhonda created this massive wealth and following and success in this company. Now Tony found me. He could have just not asked me about this. He could have assumed they're making a bunch of money. They got $20 million in business. They got this and that. But he brought it up to me, and I'm interested in it. And look, they just talked about, think about these numbers. I just said I'm going to have 50 VIPs by the end of the week. That's making him a shitload of money because he asked me, because he put in the work. He's disciplined, and he's been doing it for a long time. Tony is no different than any of us, is I guess my point. Like, he's no different. He just played the game. He listens. He follows the leader. So I guess my call to action is look at the amount of support that we have here. They're willing to help us do anything. We've got full access to them like most people don't. Let's take advantage of it. Let's have a good week. Let's get as many people as we can and just follow the systems.
You got it. I'm proud of you guys. Congratulations. Your life begins officially right today. It's 11:57 right now. Your life begins right now. Let's go do the work.
Awesome. See you guys.
Peace.